welcome everyone. So we are here. We are nearing the preseason, and we're gonna start here with a huge surprise for you guys. I am beginning walk-on tryouts for the new freshmen that's coming in for the upcoming season. And here you can see in the back two of the sleds that I made. One is a tackling sled, and the other is a sled from my offensive line. I'm slowly churning these things out. But here, let me introduce you guys to my two freshman tryouts that's going to be coming on board in the gray shirt that's trying out. This is Dedrick Williams. He's going to be trying out at the cornerback position. Today's tryouts is going to be focusing around the secondary. And to his right, in the white shirt, we have Charlie Wells also trying out for the cornerback position to try to make the team. So today is going to be walk-on tryouts. These are two players who do not have scholarships, but they're trying to earn a place on this team. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. These tryouts is going to work. There's a few things that we're going to be doing. The first thing that we're going to be covering, we're going to cover coverage. So we're going to see how they bump and run. We're going to see how they cover in zone. We're going to see how well they tackle. We're going to see how well they get off a chip and make it to the tackling sled. So, and then we're going to also check their speed and check their power. So we have a lot of work ahead of us for today's tryouts. So it's going to be the best 2 out of 3. This is a competition. So I'm only taking one of these guys on the team. I'm not taking them both unless they show me something extraordinary. I'm not taking them both. They're going to be going up against my wide receivers, and their bases are tweaked now. So we're going to see how well they do. And stand by because we are getting it underway. Welcome to the Aggies freshman walk-on tryouts. Video 1 of 3. All right, we're back. We're going to get things moving. We start with the weigh-in. So we're going to be bringing in Dedrick Williams first to do his weigh-in. So Dedrick is going to be going for the corner position, and he is 3.3 grams. We're going to move on to Charlie Wells. We're going to get his weigh in and see what he is. Charlie's going to weigh in at 3.2 grams, 3.1 grams. 3.1 grams is the final total. So the weigh-in is done. We are going to go ahead and move on in. We're going to start with the 40-yard dash. And I have a timer, so we're going to time these guys. I'm basically going to see who's the fastest. So it's going to be the best 2 out of 3. It's going to count towards who will be on the team and who won't. So let's get it underway. Stand by, guys. All right, so we're here, and we're getting ready to kick off the 40. It's going to be the best 2 out of 3. We got Dedrick Williams and Charlie Wells ready to go. All right, guys, so let's get it on. And it looks like Dedrick Williams is going to get the first one. All right, that's one down. And we're going to move in number 2. Going, and Dedrick way out front. So, really good run. And this will be the last one. All right, this is number 3 for the 40. Charlie Wells is falling behind, but that doesn't mean that he can't cover for this team. Speed is just one part. So, here we go. Number 3, neck and neck. And nice run, nice run. That was really good. Charlie did come back and redeem himself that time. I still think Dedrick took that, but it was almost a tie. Really good series, and that will end the 40-meter dash, and Dedrick Williams is going to have the first point. He is up. So we're going to move on to the next part, and that is going to be bump and run coverage. Stand by. Okay, we got Joe Johnson in. First wide receiver. He's going to be taking on Charlie Wells. This is the bump and run drill. It's going to be the best 2 out of 3. I have 3 of my starting wide receivers. They each are going to take turns going against Charlie and Dedrick. So here we go. We're going to get started on the first one. This one is a straight release. And the wide receiver is open, but Charlie has got to do much better. All right, we got Clarence Jackson in. And Jackson is going to be taking on Charlie Wells. So we're going to see how it plays out. This time, Charlie is taking the inside position. Nice bump, holding him at the line. And even though the wide receiver resisted, I think he would have run into the pursuit there. Not too bad, but Charlie is not sticking with the wide receiver. I need these cornerbacks turning and running with the receivers. Okay, so this is Charlie's last shot. So he is going to be going up against one of my faster wide receivers. And I just want to see how he can make good contact and stay with the wide receiver. He needs to turn and run with the wide receiver. Try not to have too much separation. So here we go. He's staying with him. He's turning. He's running and still got the release, but that was a little better. So we're going to bring Dedrick in now, and we're going to see how he does. All right, so this is Dedrick's first chance at bump and run. So we're going to see best 2 out of 3. And here's the first one. Great coverage. Takes him out of the play and runs with him. Very good. Good coverage. Completely took the wide receiver out of the play. Okay, so we're back. Now we're checking to see if these cornerbacks can actually run with the wide receivers when the wide receivers get upfield in a coverage situation. So instead of just pushing the wide receivers back off the line, I've repositioned Dedrick to the inside to see if I can get him to bump the wide receiver and then turn and run. So this is what we're talking about right here. Even though the wide receiver had greater speed and made separation, there was some coverage, and that is what we're looking for. Okay, so this is the end of the bump and run drill. And when we're just checking to make sure that these cornerbacks, whenever they make the bump with the wide receiver, they either take them off their route and push them out of bounds, or they turn and run with the wide receiver and try not to get any separation. So this is the very last release here. Dedrick turning and running with the wide receiver. And that's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking for. So he's showing a lot of promise here. Running up the field and keeping the relationship here with the wide receiver. Running the wide receiver out of bounds. Okay, well, we're on to the tackling drill. We got Dedrick Williams up first. And we're going to see how well they tackle, how well they pursue the ball and make the tackle. In our conference, we do tackling front of base only. So if an offensive runner hits the side of the base, it counts as a broken tackle unless it gets stacked up and forward progress ends. So it's going to be a quick slant made, and he missed the tackle this time. All right, this is the second try. This is 2 out of 3, best 2 out of 3. Slant, and a nice hit inside. All right, this is number 3, and we're going to see if Dedrick can make this last tackle, make the slant, and he misses the tackle, and the pass is completed. So that was 1 out of 3. So we're gonna bring Charlie back in and see if he can redeem himself. Charlie is falling behind right now. Diedrich has 2 points for the last 2 drills, and Charlie is still at 0. We still have 3 drills left, so he does have a chance to win this thing out. All right, we're back, and Charlie is all lined up. Ball going to the inside, and nice tackle. Charlie comes up and makes a good hit. So after Charlie's first attempt, very good, he came up and made the tackle. And here we go, turn number 2, inside slant. And that time his speed is too much and he missed that one, so we got 1 more shot. All right, we're back, and Charlie is all lined up. Ball going to the inside, and nice tackle. Charlie comes up and makes a good hit.